This week on Check Please South Florida, a cool spot for the perfect selfie in Miami Beach,
reasonable price considered South Beach,
a Mediterranean surprise in the Design District,
I just loved the environment. Everybody there seemed very friendly.
and a place to reconnect in Coral Gables.
They made that in-house, so it tastes really fresh and crunchy.
Cultural, culinary secrets, and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world.
Additional funding for Check Please South Florida is provided by George and Helen Weaver and the Friends of South Florida PBS.
You just wanted to savor every bit of that dessert.
It's delicious.
The best tiramisu I've ever had.
There's nothing else like that in South Florida that I know about.
You'll pull the cheese and it'll be all the way up to here.
Hello, I'm Michelle Bernstein, and welcome to Check Please South Florida, the show where regular people from all over South Florida recommend and review their favorite restaurants. So this is how the show works. Every week, we have 3 guests. Each recommends his or her favorite spot, and then the other 2 go to check them out and see what they think. This week, communications student Madison Hurtado says that her pick is the perfect place to indulge your literary curiosity, all while enjoying some delicious croquetas and a comforting cup of coffee. She says you'll gladly abandon your cyber zombie ways at this Coral Gables gem. Prosecutor Paul Johnson is ready to present you with all of the positive evidence for his pick. He says that even though the dining style may not be what you expect, you'll be won over by the delicious food, excellent customer service, and vibrant design district location. But first, NSU student, station manager Paulina Rojas is ready to get you acquainted with her modern pick. She says that this restaurant is the perfect blend of an elegant and laid-back vibe, a place with chic and cool decor that serves as the perfect photo backdrop. Get your selfie timer ready for this Instagram-worthy spot. It's located in Miami Beach, and it's called Oliver's Bistro.
Hi, my name is Nicolas Legrand. I am the owner of Oliver's Bistro in Miami Beach. My wife and I decided to move from France to open a restaurant in Miami Beach. We had a restaurant before in France, in the city of Lyon. So from breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner. Menu like here is the most local kitchen, local food. We have some few European and French items, which is like escargot, beurre bourguignon, beef tartare, and mostly it's a daily kitchen. The area where we are located, it's on West Avenue, which is the avenue where there are more condos in Miami Beach, and most of the locals, they live there. So the ambiance, it's a corner bistro, like European style, what you can find in Paris or in Italy. Just you come, you grab a chair, you sit down, very easy. Oliver's Bistro is a nice and local and cozy restaurant in Miami Beach.
So Paulina, what can you expect when you walk into Oliver's Bistro?
Well, definitely your mouth will drop instantly. You will not even care that, well, it depends on when you come, but parking was really easy for me to find, but on a busy day, it's probably going to be a little bit tougher. But you want to get to that seat, you want to sit down and have a nice meal with anybody you bring. It's definitely, like, depending on the type of vibe you're going for. If it's more at night, it's a perfect date night. It's very intimate, it's quiet. The music in the background is very low, so you can hear the other person talk. So it's a very nice spot to grab a pick or, enjoy a nice meal.
What did you think when you walked in, Madison?
The lights were great. They were beautiful outside. It made it feel really welcoming. I really like the inside as well. Very many opportunities for photos. There's a wall of flowers as well with lights on it. So it was really, I liked it. I thought it was nice.
It's so funny nowadays because every time, because I happen to own restaurants, and we talk about, well, do we do it? Like, do we give in? Do we do the Instagram wall? I would rather people just love their experience, but I understand that this is such a big thing now. Did you Instagram?
I didn't. I'm not young enough to Instagram, I don't think. But no, what I thought about this place was I was actually the least attractive person in there. Everyone there was good looking. I mean, I'll say that. And it was, but this was a really bumping place. And I get the impression that if you went Paulina, like in the evening, it would be less busy, but this was, we went like around brunch time, but it was like lunch, brunch. It was very loud, very noisy. I mean, extensive array of stuff, but yeah, it was bumping, definitely.
Was it too loud?
No, because no, I'm a good sport, and no. I'm just saying it was loud.
Right.
It was definitely loud.
I mean, I sometimes love that. You know, you have to be ready for it. But sometimes I want liveliness, you know, not on my table, but definitely on everybody else's. So tell me a little bit more. What did you eat when you went this last time?
So I had the specialty fish that they had there.
I think it was a whole bronzino.
Yes, the whole bronzino I asked the server what's the best thing on the menu. He recommended that. That's not usually my usual pick. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was a really fresh fish, and I had a little bit of lemon on top. Perfect. It was honestly perfect. They had Greek goddess sauce like drizzled on the bottom, and that was just like the best part of the whole meal.
Okay, how about you, Madison?
I had a chicken curry dish. It was good. My
eyes are digging into your soul right now.
So I guess I have to fulfill that. So I'm somebody who likes a lot of flavor, a lot of seasoning, and it was good, but it was definitely something that the waiter had said was a favorite, a top dish. And as a top dish, I expect it to be fulfilled to be the top dish.
Right.
So when I ate it, I was let down, but I wasn't, maybe it's something that you have to try another time. Maybe it's just the timing I went. You know, people were coming.
Or maybe you just didn't pick the right dish. I mean,
it could have been that too.
Every restaurant has everything, you know, up to everyone's standards. It's hard to know everyone's palate.
Yeah.
The list is extensive. I mean, it's like the LSAT. I mean, there's a lot, there's a lot of stuff on there. And so the guest I was with, I just said, hey, listen, why don't we do like 3-4 appetizers and we'll split an entree? And then the server said, try the tartare, the escargot, because we didn't want brunch. Yeah, and then we had the rodeo burger, that's barbecue, medium rare. That's the only way to eat meat. No, I'm kidding. No. Sorry if you don't.
I like mine well done.
But I don't care. No, I'm kidding.
You had a fresh goat cheese arugula salad. You want to tell me about that?
That was nice. Who doesn't like arugula? I mean, no, seriously.
I grow it. It's delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
And I grow a really spicy arugula. Yeah.
Was your arugula at Oliver's? Did you?
It's only at my house.
Oh, only at your house. Okay. Wow.
Anybody have anything sweet?
The key lime pie.
You had key lime pie. Yeah. How was that?
That was delicious. Yeah, that was delicious.
So what you had was good.
I'd go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the prices. Bronzino can be pretty expensive. What did you think about the prices?
I think it was really fair. I would definitely go back and get it again. The prices for a college student, it was, good for like one weekend out. It's great.
I mean, it's South Beach. Let's be honest. You're not. This isn't Minot, North Dakota pricing. I mean, it's so you're going to get. I think it's actually reasonable considering other places. If you go east, you're going to be paying 30% more.
Oliver's Bistro was your pick. Sum it up for me.
It's a beautiful spot, especially get your phone out. Make sure you want to get this on Instagram. It's especially good for, a date night, late at night, intimate spot. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Paul?
Extensive menu, reasonable price considered South Beach, and not even a date, I'd go back.
Madison?
I'd say I'd go back to try it out again, because sometimes you got to give it multiple tries.
You can take the perfect group shot and enjoy a delicious meal at Oliver's Bistro, located at 959 West Avenue in Miami Beach. They are open daily for brunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted, where the average price for dinner without drinks is about $45. Now, prosecutor Paul Johnson says that his pick offers delicious Mediterranean food in an unexpected yet very cool setting. It's located in Miami, and it's called Jaffa Israeli Kitchen and Wine Bar.
Hi everyone, my name is Yaniv Cohen, and I'm the chef and owner of Jaffa Restaurant in Miami. It's always been a passion of mine to share my cuisine from my homeland with the Miami audience. Jaffa, it's a very old port city in Israel, and it's one of my favorite little towns. It's on the water, it's very old, but it's also going through a renaissance. For me, when opening Jaffa, it was like modernized street food. So it's like simple, rustic, delicious street food, but in a very modern environment. What's different here in Mia Market, even though it's a food court, it's chef-driven. So it's not your usual, mall, super fast food chains. One of the favorite things that people have here is the turmeric roasted cauliflower. So it's a whole roasted cauliflower that's been bathed in turmeric water. And then I top it with tahini, which is our staple sauce for everything, which is super delicious. I have tourists who make Jaffa their first stop from the airport to South Beach. Jaffa is a modern Middle Eastern street food in the most dynamic and fun space.
So we're talking about a food hall, food court, which seems to be getting more and more popular in South Florida. So tell us about it.
This place is actually authentic, really, really flavorful Israeli food or Middle Eastern food.
What did you all think? First of all,
I love it.
Have you been to Design District?
Yes,
before?
I've been to Design District multiple times.
Okay.
I've always walked past like that little food court area, but I've never walked in.
We have to
before.
go up, which there's not a lot of stores up there.
No.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of want to go or decide to go.
Everything was very nice, and the customer service. I went on a downtime again, on a Wednesday. Not a lot of people there.
Middle of the day?
Yeah, middle of the day. But yeah, it was a very nice place.
I really liked it. It was very, I don't know, I just loved the environment. Everybody there seemed very friendly. They were all smiling, waving, just having a good time and enjoying each other's company.
All right, so let's talk about what you had first.
I'm not a cauliflower person. I've never been. He said, try it.
Is it whole roasted?
Yeah. And it's the turmeric roasted, and it comes with, there's something else that it comes
Maybe
with.
tahini?
That's what
Possibly.
you beat me. Sorry. That's why it's your show. You beat me.
No, you know how I know it's a traditional dish that
Yeah.
you'd have in Israel. Yeah.
Yeah. And magnifique. It was wonderful. And then the mezza platter with beef brisket.
And you had crispy Brussels sprouts?
Crispy. We had that too.
Okay.
Yep. And it was just two of us, but the portions again, kind of use the same principle. It's like Oliver Bistro. If the price, or the rents are high, you're not going to get as much. They're not huge portions. Very flavorful.
Okay.
Very.
Paulina, what did you have?
I started off with the hummus, and they gave me pita bread on the side. It was warmed up right in front of me. It was really yummy. It was very huge, though. Definitely shareable with 3 other people. Definitely, I would go back for that.
How about you, Madison?
I had the minty lemonade.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, super refreshing. He made it there, so it wasn't something pre-made. It was like a slushy consistency.
Yeah.
It was super refreshing. I loved it. I had the baklava. That was really good.
I had that too.
It was. You had it too?
No, I just said that was good. Yeah,
Oh yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah,
It was.
had it too.
You had it.
I
Yeah.
had it too. Yeah, it was good.
It was a sweet pecan, little dessert. It's very sweet, so I have a sweet tooth. I can eat it all, but if you want to share, you can.
Okay.
I also tried the hummus as well. The hummus was good. I liked it. I love the pita. It was super fluffy and warm. So
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Anything else?
that's all I had. But I definitely will go back every time I'm in the Design District to drink that minty lemonade. So refreshing.
How are the prices for y'all?
It was honestly, really decent, especially for where you are. And plus the portions, you can't beat that with the price, especially with the hummus. So I'll definitely go back, especially get a little drink when it's so hot out there in the Design District. Yeah, for sure, definitely go back.
So you don't mind the whole food hall, food court experience?
I'm no maintenance.
Okay.
I love that because
I
it
love
also
that
gives you
too.
like more places too. So
See, that's the great thing about walking into one of these food halls is that you know, if you're in the mood for hummus, you can have that, but maybe while you wait, you can have a little sushi or whatever else,
a
oyster.
lot of people had families, different people. It's not just a place where it's specifically dressed up or whatever. You can come in jeans, work on, bring out your laptop, have meetings.
Paul, would you like to sum up your experience?
If you're in the Design District or if you're not, this is a wonderful place for very authentic Middle Eastern, Tel Avivian Israeli food.
Lovely. Paulina?
This is definitely a spot that you want to bring your girlfriends after shopping. It's shareable, and the portions are really great.
Okay, Madison?
Come one, come all. It's definitely a place to hit.
Beautiful. Well, you can enjoy the cool Design District vibes at Jaffa Israeli Kitchen and Wine Bar, located at 140 Northeast 39th Street on the 2nd floor in Miami. They're open daily for lunch and dinner. Reservations are not accepted at this location, where the average price of dinner without drinks is about $45. If you love lamb chops, you have to try this recipe. I adore lamb chops, and they're just so good on their own, I know. But try this, because it might boost them up a little bit. So take a bag, any type of a bag with closure. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of fresh garlic, some dried oregano, and then a little bit of fresh sliced mint leaves. Right in there too. And then a little bit, if you haven't tried, pomegranate molasses. It's a thing, and it's so delicious. It has like a sweetness, tartness to it. So good. You can find it in any Middle Eastern store. They also make date molasses, which are also delicious. If you don't find either one, throw a little bit of balsamic vinegar into a bag. It'll also work. A pinch of salt, some black pepper, and then finally, some olive oil. All right, mix that up a little bit, and then add your chops to the bag. All right, so I'm gonna set a pan over medium heat, add a little bit of oil. These are gonna cook in no time because they're already chopped, so it would be different if it was a whole rack. And by the bone, I'll take them out and start searing them. Now, it does have pomegranate molasses, or in your case, you might be using balsamic. Just be a little careful, because that could easily cause it to caramelize a little bit quicker than if it was just the oil with all the different ingredients. But it does make it really yummy, so I highly, highly recommend it. For the top of the lamb, once they're done, I've taken a little bit of Greek yogurt, no flavor of course, and added just a little bit of water, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil to it to give it a better texture for drizzling. I've also added a really heavy pinch of salt to it. I'm also gonna top it with a little bit of that pomegranate molasses that we used for the marinade. I have some za'atar. Za'atar is a Middle Eastern spice. It has sesame, it has dried thyme. Sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll find a za'atar that has some dried mint in it, but not very often. Let's go ahead and season this lamb chop just a little bit. We had some salt in the marinade, but not too much, because I didn't want the meat to break down, which salt can cause. Let's flip them over. Oh, look, there's just, smells so good, and they're caramelizing so beautifully. Go ahead and place the lamb chops down on a pretty plate like so. And then let's do this little yogurt drizzle with the olive oil. A tiny bit of this pomegranate molasses right over the top. Not too much, go light now. And then of course some fresh mint, and like I told you, the za'atar spice. I think we've done a beautiful job here today, everybody. There you go, gorgeous lamb chops with Middle Eastern spices and yogurt. Finally, communications student Madison Hurtado says that you will be ready to disconnect from your devices and enjoy a comforting meal at her pick, located in Coral Gables, and it's called Tinta y Café.
My name is Nelly Santamarina, and I'm one of the owners of Tinta y Café in Coral Gables. The idea for Tinta y Café was always on my mind. I had that thought of creating a place that I would like to go to all the time. I am a big music buff, love coffee, and I wanted to elevate the iconic Ventanita experience that is so linked to Miami coffee culture. So I'm also an avid reader and love books, and I wanted to curate the space to have eclectic book selection. Most of the items at Tinta y Café, if not all, are finds. Most of them are secondhand. And I tried to always focus on bringing in that Miami lifestyle that was so mid-century. Part of our menu, in a way, is what I describe as the new Miami. Because for me, growing up in Miami, Miami has changed so much for the better. We have become a more diverse, multi-ethnic city that all the different cultures, the Colombian culture, the Peruvian culture, the Brazilian culture, have melted. In some of our sandwiches, we've created that mixture. Tinta y Café is the OG quintessential Miami coffee house.
Tell us what people can expect when they walk into Tinta.
So when you walk into Tinta, you can expect disconnect. It is some place that I definitely love to go whenever I want to catch up with an old friend. Some of my family lives out of state, so I would bring them there and I'd be like, let's go here. No phones, no laptops, no meetings, disconnect from the world, and it's just us, and we have a nice conversation. I feel like that's very nice to have.
Bravo.
In a world that we live in with, social media.
So we should talk about the fact that they don't have Wi-Fi to encourage you, correct?
Yeah.
To disconnect.
Exactly. Yes.
Which could drive some people absolutely mad, but I
What's wrong
kind of
with
think
that?
it's great. No,
Yeah.
I love that. But some people don't know how to disconnect. Maybe they teach you how to do that. Yeah.
No, it's really great. And the food. The food is great.
The coffee is great.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes. Oh my God, yeah. That can wake you up, especially.
Paul, what did you think of when you walked in?
I like the neighborhood, and Coral Gables is a great place. I got the impression that everyone there kind of was like knew each other. When I went there, it just seemed like there were a lot of regulars, but it felt like it was almost like a library setting. It was
Yes, because the beautiful bookcase on the.
Can you read the books? Can you
Yeah,
grab
yes.
the book
Take them
and
off
just
and-
peruse?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, whichever book you want.
No, it was very serene. It was peaceful.
All right, so let's dive into the food. What did you have this last time you went?
So I got an iced latte with oat milk. Super great, a little bit of sugar. The coffee that they made is a 3-blend coffee. It was delicious. I also had a tostada, which is just toasted bread and butter, signature to eat with your coffee.
Usually to dip in, but not on iced
To dip
coffee.
in, exactly.
Well, do you dip into your iced coffee?
Honestly, yeah, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
All right. Yeah. So what else did you have?
I also got the ham croquetas, which is a signature if you go.
Oh, I tried that. It was good.
They were very delicious. They were very crunchy, and I love crunchy in my croquetas, so it was definitely something to try.
What did you have?
I had the Game 7, which is...
Yes!
Yeah.
I had that
Same
one.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
It was great. I will just say this. The sandwiches are great, but if you happen to be fearful of pork, you're going to have limitations at this place.
Oh, is there pork in a lot of food there?
Oh, this is heavy. Have you ever been to España before? Yeah.
Yes, which is why I go to eat all the pork I can possibly handle as a nice Jewish girl.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So it's laden.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yummy.
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 And heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a coffee?
Café con leche. It was,
Was
very
it yummy?
nice. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you have? You haven't told me yet.
I had the tomato mozzarella.
That doesn't have ham.
It doesn't have ham. No.
Heavy. I didn't say exclusive. Heavy.
Okay.
But that's an option. But I really liked it. All the sandwiches I noticed have like a Cuban twist to it because they serve it on a Cuban bread.
Oh, I was going to ask you what kind of bread it was.
Yeah,
So
it was Cuban.
It is a Cuban bread.
Their
Okay.
owners are Cuban, so they always have like a little twist with everything that they have on the menu. So it was really yum, and then they served it with plantain chips. They made that in-house, so it tastes really fresh and crunchy. And then I had an espresso, which is always a good pickup at the end of the day. So.
Okay. How are prices?
I think they were good.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable.
For sure.
I mean, no issues. None.
All right. Well, Madison, Tinta y Café was your pick. Sum it up for us.
Tinta y Café, I would say it's somewhere if you want to disconnect, if you want to have really great coffee and just enjoy a great time.
Paulina?
Tinta y Café, it's definitely a spot where you can disconnect from social media, you're forced to, and enjoy a great cup of coffee.
Okay. Paul?
A great Coral Gables, like small, little bistro place to go. Would go again.
Well, you can enjoy a cafecito and a good book at Tinta y Café, located at 1315 Ponce de Leon in Coral Gables. They're open daily for breakfast and lunch. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for lunch without drinks is about $30. Well, we've had a wonderful time. I want to thank my guests, Paulina Rojas, Madison Hurtado, and Paul Johnson. For more about the restaurants and recipes featured in the show, if you'd like to apply to be a guest reviewer, visit us at checkpleasefl.com. And as always, find us on Facebook and Instagram. Join us next time for 3 new guests recommending 3 of their favorite restaurants right here on Check Please South Florida. I'm Michelle Bernstein, and I will see you then. Gracias. Thank you.
Cultural culinary secrets and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world.